All right, y'all. So here we are. We're back with 19.2. We're going to do two separate videos, one for 2 and one for 3. So let's just go over 19.2. It's 5 minutes to establish a 3-rep max shoulder to overhead. Two things to remember here. Number one, we have to clean this bar from the ground first. It's not coming out of the rack or the block. So remember, we have to clean it first, but that doesn't count. It's just getting it to our shoulders. Shoulder to overhead, remember, we can strict press it, we can push press it, we can push jerk it, we can split jerk it, or any combination of those movements. So if it's something where you end up doing a push jerk and 2 split jerks, or 2 split jerks and a push jerk, that's fine. It just has to go from the shoulder to the overhead position. And remember to bring the feet back to center and so control the bar each time. That's what we're working on here. So let's talk about gear first. Like any lifting session that we're doing, and that's how I want us to treat this, we should have our lifters on and our knee sleeves on and our belt on. We should use that all the way too. The other part of this is, in my opinion, we should warm up our total bars and our double unders beforehand, have our shoes untied and off to the side, have our jump rope off to the side and ready, and even have an extra jump rope off to the side and ready in case something happens with our rope during the workout. The other part of that is, let's go ahead and, if you're gonna use a tripod or anything with your camera, let's have the camera set up, facing the correct direction where it's facing, and then we'll use 10, 15, 20 minutes, whatever it is, to really get set up and really lift like a true lifting session like we would in class. After that, what we'll talk about is, here's our goals. So there's 2 different approaches. Some of us are thinking 1 to 2 lifts max, and some are thinking 2 to 3 lifts max. And here's kind of a way you can approach this. For those of you that are thinking just 1 lift or maybe 2 lifts most in that 5 minutes, what I would suggest is, if your goal is, let's just throw it out there, hey, my goal is to hit 275, let's go ahead and work all the way up to 265, hit 265 with the camera off, and then load 275 on the bar, because we can start with weight on the bar, load 275, show all your weights, talk about who you are, do all your pre-video checklist, and then turn the camera on and hit your 275. If it's a complete disaster, you can redo it, or you can go back to 275, which you know is or 265, which you know is a short lift. So that's one way to approach it. The other way that we can approach this thing is that if my goal is 275, let's open the video up with a 265 lift, so we definitely hit it. Rest a minute, minute and a half, hit that 275 lift, and then you'll have 2 plays here. You can load some more weight, or you can just say, hey, that was my goal, I'm good to go. Go sit down at the 3-minute mark, change your shoes. That will give you a whole bunch more time. Remember that in between 19.2 and 19.3, we have a minute rest for sure. But if we can increase that time to 2 minutes or 2.5 minutes, that'll make 19.3 feel that much better. So this is just a couple of options. Like we said in the first one, it may work, it may not work. We'll give it a run and we'll see what happens. That's 19.2, y'all.